Hello everyone, this is the video presentation of our data mining project, which included myself, Jerome Pelletier, Ben Bailey, and Neil. This project here is clustering, and it allows you to visualize how data is clustered. There's two versions. The first version has 3 columns of data, and the second version has 5 columns of data, just to show you the differences that could occur. This is your window that you see when it first loads. So to the left here, this is where your cluster data will be. This here is your column data. Now this here will generate 100 random values from 0 and 1. And then you can see here, using OpenGL, we created a graph which you can visualize the actual data points. Now when I click iterate, it's going to go ahead for the first time, pick random centroids, and you can see them in the graph. That's for our clusters, and then all our data will appear here. You have the option of using centroid radius as well. If I iterate again, that should appear. As you can see, there's centroid radiuses. And every time you click iterate, you'll see that the centroids actually move until they converge onto a spot. So I'll keep clicking that. As you can see, this guy here was moving. These lines here are going to the points that belong to each centroid or each cluster. And as you can see, the centers are barely moving, so they're converged. You can move it around to see what it looks like. So it's a pretty cool way to actually visualize basically how clustering works when you iterate through the data. This here is all your data, so you have cluster 3 here data, there's the centroid, it's got a radius of 0.52, you got your distances, cluster 4, so this is pretty good here for showing data. Alright, so now let's switch over from the 3-column option to the 5-column program. So again, as you see, it loads up here. You have your graph on the side, you have your data which will load here, you have the iterate button, and you have a bunch of columns you can choose from. So let's go ahead and iterate a couple times here so the data converges. As you notice, you can hit iterate as many times as you want. Like I'll click here, look, and just keep going. Eventually the dots just won't really move at all because they have converged. So as you see here, no matter how many times I click it now, the data looks the same. Now you'll notice here, if I choose a different column, say column 4, then the data is changed around. Now it may look a little off because we can only show 3 sets of data, but we're using all 5 in the calculations. So it just gives you another visualization of what exactly this program can do and what clustering looks like. It's more of a hands-on feel of clustering and iterating through a cluster until it converges. So that there is our program. Go ahead and play around with it. It's quite nice. That is the end of our video presentation. If you have any questions, just send us a message. Have a good day.